Hello everyone, welcome to the webinar. I'm Roland Hamilton. Also presenting today is Bob Guentner, Director of Technical Sales and Training. Bob, how are you today?
Doing well. Welcome everybody.
So here's a quick look at the topics we're going to cover today. Going to talk about what is laser phosphor projection, the benefits, top applications. Of course, we want to tell you a little bit about our laser products. We want to take your questions as part of the Zoom webinar toolbar. You should be able to find the dialog box where you can enter your questions. There are an awful lot of people on the webinar today. Thank you so much for joining us. If we don't get to everyone's questions on the webcast, we will get in touch with you in follow-up and answer those questions in follow-up. And of course, we have the giveaway. We're giving away a pair of Newforce headphones. We're going to do the giveaway a little differently this time around. I'll give you a hint. Paying close attention to the presentation will definitely improve your chances of winning. Let's get started. So when we talk about laser projection, and most of you probably already know this, I'm just going to cover it for the benefit of those who may not know. When we talk about laser projection, we're talking about the light source, what actually makes the light that's being generated by the projector, as opposed to the imaging chip, etc. All Optoma projectors are DLP. That's the imaging technology. At the heart of every Optoma projector is a DLP chip from Texas Instruments. But when we say laser, we're talking about the light source. What's driving the light that powers the projector? As you probably already know, traditionally, most video projectors are lamp-based. It's a metal halide lamp, similar to the headlight in your car, perhaps is a good analogy. When we talk about laser phosphor, and we'll explain where the phosphor part of laser comes in the next couple slides. But for now, just be aware that we're talking about the light source of the projector. DuraCore is how we at Optoma brand our laser projection. All laser projection from Optoma is DuraCore. Here we see the main advantages or benefits to laser projection, DuraCore from Optoma. We're going to cover each of these. If I had to add one here, I would add that due to our laser architecture, the way we've designed our proprietary laser technology, our units are quite compact and also quiet. So if you compare our product to a similar competitor's product, you're going to find that our units are quite small in size and compact and quiet. Also understand that, when you talk about laser projector versus lamp projector, there's a lot more to it, and you'll see on the next couple slides, but there's more to it than just removing the lamp and replacing it with laser diodes. The whole architecture and the whole way the light engine functions is different, and this adds to these or makes these benefits possible. So here we see a very simple diagram of the inside of a laser phosphor projector. Right here, these are your laser diode banks here. In the diagram, we've represented them of being two, but in reality, depending on the model, there's anywhere between maybe 12 and 24 laser diodes in there, which is another big difference versus lamp technology. In a lamp-based projector, if the lamp fails, if the bulb fails, the projector just failed. In a laser phosphor projector, if one of the laser diodes should happen to fail, in the unlikely event it should fail, there are dozens more. So the impact of that would probably not even be noticeable on screen or to the audience, etc. But in laser phosphor projection, the light from the laser diodes, and in the vast majority of Optoma projectors, it's blue laser. Blue laser is what's at the heart of most of our projectors, and it's at the heart of all laser phosphor. The blue laser shines on the phosphor wheel, which the phosphor wheel acts similar to glow-in-the-dark substances, where the sun, energy from the sun charges the glow-in-the-dark substance, and then it emits a different spectrum of light, if that makes sense. So the phosphor wheel, the blue laser beams hit the phosphor wheel, and it actually generates green and yellow light. And then there are clear sections in the wheel that allow the blue to pass through. So on the other side of the phosphor wheel, you've got green and blue and yellow light, and then the color filter wheel, which you probably know is always present in a DLP projector, filters the red out of the yellow, and now you've got all the primary colors able to reflect off the DLP chip and make images including all the colors in the visual spectrum. Note over here that if there's any one color that's the most difficult to reproduce in this scenario, in a blue laser only laser phosphor projector, red is the most difficult color to produce. So as you try to create a brighter and brighter projector, or if you try to take your projector and get the most brightness, get as much brightness as you can out of it, the color red is where it's gonna kind of hit a speed bump first, so to speak. And so, also under the umbrella of DuraCore from Optoma, we've developed multicolor laser, and multicolor laser adds red laser diodes in addition to the blue laser diodes. So in the blue laser only, where the red component is the color component that kind of hits the speed bump first as you try to get the max performance out of it, when you add red laser to the equation, you're getting the utmost in brightness and color performance. As such, multicolor laser is a technology that's found in our most high-end models, our ZU1050, which is our WUXGA 10,000 lumen laser unit. And multicolor laser is also found in our 4K interchangeable lens units, our 7,500 lumen and 10,000 lumen 4K interchangeable lens units. The model numbers on those are the ZK750 and ZK1050. So as you probably know, in a lamp-based projector, the lamp is a consumable part of it's a consumable component. It has a finite life, it expires and it needs replaced. And replacing the lamp, or the need to replace the lamp, has always been one of the, shall we say, pitfalls of standard video projectors. Someone has to come in and take the projector down, replace the lamp, clean it, put it back up, recalibrate it. And of course, it always happens at the worst time, and the room is down during this process, etc. So this translates into one of the biggest benefits of laser projection. The light source lasts for a minimum of 20,000 hours. Minimum 20,000 hours on the light source. Let me clear this because I want to not block the text there. So 20,000 hours is quite a bit of time. If we took the example of a business projector, say it were running 250 days a year, that's approximately how many work days there are in a year. 250 days a year, 8 hours a day, that's 2,000 hours a year. That's going to equate to 10 years of use at the minimum. And all our projectors, the light source is warranted for this length of time minimum. Running the projector in eco mode, and some of our projectors are rated to even higher, 30,000 hours in some cases. And in the case of school use, say a school uses it 200 days a year, 5 hours a day, that's 1,000 hours a year. So 20 years. So basically the life of the product. You're never, in the life of a laser projector, you're never going to have to worry about changing the bulb. And this equates to a considerable value proposition to your customers. If we take the example of a 5,000 lumen lamp-based projector, 5,000 lumen lamp-based projector is or 5,000 lumens is a typical brightness for a conference room, for example. If we look at the total cost, the $17.99 is the sticker price. That's the upfront price, but as we'll see, there are ongoing costs associated with operating that projector. In the course of its life, you're going to have to replace the lamp at 7 intervals. This adds up to a cost, $1,050. There's labor associated with that. The projector has to come down, the lamp has to be changed, it has to be reinstalled, recalibrated, make sure it's aligned to the screen and tested, etc. So just plugging in some reasonable values for these service intervals, the total cost of ownership is actually much higher than the face value or sticker value. So while the price may be attractive, the total cost of ownership in reality is much higher. However, if we look at an example of a 5,000 lumen Optoma laser projector, here we've taken the ZH506. This is a 5,000 lumen 1080p projector, perfect for a conference room. And the map price is $21.99 on this unit. So even though that's slightly higher than the map price on a similar lamp-based unit, the total cost of ownership, when you look at what it's going to cost over the life of the unit, is actually less than half. So considerable savings, considerable value proposition for your customers. As we said, laser performs, the brightness and color performance is much better than lamp-based projectors. This has to do mainly with getting consistent light out of the bulb versus out of laser. Laser is a much more precise, just the nature of the light and laser diodes. To make two lamps off the assembly line, you've got two lamps. To make the exact same spectrum of light be produced by both of them is very difficult, whereas laser is a very accurate source of light to begin with. So when it comes to color reproduction, accurate color reproduction, maintaining accurate color reproduction and brightness over time, it's much easier to do, and therefore laser projectors are inherently much more color accurate, and they maintain their brightness and color more evenly over the life of the unit. This matters, this is particularly important in corporate settings or really anywhere where colors have to match. Like we use the example of a conference room all the time. Say it's a boardroom, and they have that corporation has corporate themes or their logo, and items in the room have to match exactly the colors being reproduced on screen. Laser projection, especially our higher end models that have the red and blue laser, are going to be able to match those colors exactly. Laser projection is also typically rated for 24/7 operation. Lamp-based projectors, you can't just run them all day. They have to be, if you read the warranty terms on most lamp-based projectors, they can only be run for 8 hours at a time, perhaps. Laser projection, you can run it 24 hours a day. This is perfect for digital signage applications, hospitality, and control room. I was lucky enough to be part of a project with Optoma where we installed laser projectors in the Cal Fire command center in California, where they monitor the wildfires across the state and work with all other levels of government in the state. I was lucky enough to go and be a part of that, and that's a perfect example of where laser projection, because of the reliability and the fact that you can run it 24 hours a day, laser projection is perfect for that scenario. You can also run laser projectors typically in attitudes, and you can position the projectors in ways that you typically can't with lamp-based projection. This is mostly due to the way heat flow and the hot air inside the projector will burn up the lamp, basically, whereas laser is a bit more impervious to that. So the vast majority of laser projectors, with the exception of a couple of our home theater models, like our UHZ65, because it's a consumer home product, is not rated for portrait or 360 orientation. But the vast majority of our professional laser projection products, you can install them on the ceiling, pointing down on the floor. There's lots of dealers, lots of our dealers and partners who've done some really unique installations using laser projectors, and that's something you really can't do with lamp-based projectors. Perfect example of this would be in theme parks. Again, digital signage, simulation. Ingress protection is another definite advantage or benefit of DuraCore laser projection from Optoma, DuraCore laser projection technology. IP stands for ingress protection. All of our laser projectors have a sealed light engine. It's very difficult for dust to get in. That's why we don't have filters that need to be replaced. A lot of our competitors, you'll find there's a filter that periodically needs changed. I know it's cliche, but with Optoma laser projectors, it's kind of set it and forget it. You know, you can't, you know, we would obviously recommend keeping the projector as dust-free as possible, but at the same time, our products are relatively impervious to the outside elements within reason. IP5X could be considered dust resistant, where IP6X is dust proof. Perfect for staging or harsher environments. Like say you're gonna install laser projectors in the theater and there's gonna be theatrical smoke, a laser projector will stand up to that a lot better than would a lamp-based projector. And last but not least, instant on-off is a definite benefit of laser projection. I'm sure you know, I'm sure you've experienced with a lamp-based projector, or a rear projection TV. If you've inadvertently turned it off when you didn't mean to, what happens? You have to wait a few minutes before you can turn it back on again. It sits, the fan runs, the power light flashes. Laser projection has left that problem behind. A laser projector turns on and off in a matter of seconds. You can switch it on and off just like an LCD TV. So even from the installer's perspective, you know, when you're commissioning the system, if you come across a problem and it's time to reboot everything, it's very easily done, you know, with a laser projector, where a lamp-based projector, turning everything off and back on again is a much more daunting proposition. And laser projection is also inherently eco-friendly. There are no discarded lamps to be thrown in the garbage, in the rubbish. Definitely reducing waste. It's a very eco-friendly technology. And that concludes the technical training portion. Do we have some questions coming in from the folks at home?
Hey, Roland, I got a couple. Let's do a couple of the questions here.
Sure.
One is, can you go over if laser projectors run hotter than lamp-based projectors?
That's a good question. They run about the same typically. We've done a lot of testing on power consumption, and the easiest way to kind of measure heat output is just look at the electricity that the projector consumes. You know, if you take a lamp-based 5,000 lumen projector and a laser 5,000 lumen projector, and they both kind of consume the same amount of electricity, we know they're both putting the same amount of light on screen. And if they're both consuming the same amount of electricity, you know, 300 watts, for example, then they're both, you know, going to be outputting the same amount of heat. That's been my personal experience, Bob. Maybe you have a different answer, but I think they're very similar, lamp-based and laser technology, and how much heat they put off.
No, that's great. One other,
sure.
As the laser brightness decays, is it actually the diode burning out, basically shutting off, or are all the diodes reducing in brightness simultaneously?
Typically, they'd all be decaying simultaneously. Laser, you know, we say that laser, all DuraCore laser phosphor projectors are rated for a minimum of 20,000 hours. That does not mean that when you hit that 20,000 hour mark, it just stops working. What happens is the brightness level starts to fall off. You know, the flashlight gets dim essentially. But this happens very gradually over time. And so, no, it's not the diodes failing. They're typically just, they're decaying in the brightness that they output.
Okay, I'll do one more.
Sure.
There's one more. The question, any plan for, I guess it's red, green, blue laser projector for us in the future?
Those are typically known as pure laser because each primary color has its own laser source. That's a technology that's typically found in a higher, you know, a different class of product with much different use cases, like digital projection, digital theater projection, like IMAX, for example. If you want a 20 or 30, 40,000 lumen laser projector, you'd be in the realm of pure laser. The class of product that Optoma sells, you know, in our laser offerings, 4,000 to 10,000 and soon 12 and 15,000 lumen, those can be accomplished with, those brightness levels can be accomplished with laser phosphor, red and blue laser. So I don't personally know of any plans to introduce a green or a pure laser product, but would you agree with that, Bob?
Yeah, that's right on, Roland.
Cool.
All right, maybe we can hit a couple of these other questions. They're still coming in. We can get to those a little bit later.
Yep, and yeah, the question dialog box is there for you to enter your questions. So Bob, I'll pass it over to you now.
All right, great, thanks, Roland. All right, now I'm going to cover the Optoma laser projector solutions and some of the key applications that benefit from laser projection. First up, laser projectors with interchangeable lenses. Optoma is currently shipping 6 models designed for use with interchangeable lenses. These projectors ship without a lens, so the customer can select the best lens for the installation requirements. These are 4K and wide UXGA resolution models. They range in brightness from 6,000 to 10,000 lumens. The lens options range from ultra short throw to long throw. So the zoom lenses are powered. They have horizontal and vertical lens shift capabilities, as well as zoom and focus, and have throw ratios between 0.36 to 1 up to approximately 10 to 1. We also partner with Navitar to design long throw lenses for large auditorium applications. With those lenses, we can reach throw ratios up to 15 to 1. So that's 15 times the screen width from the lens to the screen. Models can accept HDR10 content from 4K sources. This provides a wide color gamut for accurate color display. Also, as Roland mentioned earlier, these projectors feature DuraCore technology, and some of the models feature multicolor laser technology. Models also feature built-in image warping and blending for multi-projector installations. These models can accept 3D signals, and they feature 3D sync in and out for use with a 3D emitter and active glasses. Also, the projectors can be daisy chained together so you can link multiple projectors for edge blending 3D applications. Another benefit of the Optoma interchangeable lens models is that they are designed to be relatively compact and lightweight and have lower fan noise than many competitive models. We also have laser projectors with integrated lenses. Optoma offers 18 different laser projectors with the integrated lens. We offer wide XGA, 1080p, wide UXGA, and 4K resolution models that range in brightness from 4,000 to 6,000 lumens. Many of these models have an HDMI 2.0 input that accepts the 4K HDR signals. These models accept the incoming 4K signal and convert it to the projector's native resolution. The key benefit of accepting the 4K HDR input is that the projector will output superior HDR color gamut. These models feature 1.6 times zoom. Also, they feature the Optoma DuraCore laser technology, just like the higher end products. And many have vertical lens shift and 4-corner geometry correction. Other features include HD-Base-T for simplified connections and long cable runs. Most Optoma projectors feature RJ45 inputs for command and control and a 12-volt screen trigger as well. 360-degree and portrait display are available on many of these products. This allows projectors to display at virtually any angle. For instance, you can shoot up at the ceiling, on the floor. Also, many of the projectors can display images in both landscape and portrait orientations. These models also feature compact design, are lightweight, and have the low fan noise. Optoma laser projectors are now much more affordable than they were just a year ago. The combination of the lower maintenance cost and the lower purchase price makes laser projectors a better overall value than lamp projectors. And laser light sources are rated up to 30,000 hours and have a 5-year warranty. Looking at some of the other products that we offer, Optoma sells 9 laser projectors with either short throw or ultra short throw lenses. These projectors range in brightness from 3,600 lumens to 6,000 lumens. And we offer wide XGA, 1080p, and wide UXGA models. We also have 2 models that are 4K resolution, ultra short throw models, for high-end home theater. These are our Optoma Cinema X series projectors. The other ultra short throw models have a throw ratio of 0.25 to 1, and the short throw models have throw ratios of 0.5 and 0.79 to 1. As previously discussed, these models feature DuraCore laser technology and 4-corner geometry correction. Many of these models also have HD-Base-T, RJ45, and 12-volt screen trigger inputs and support 360-degree and portrait display. For digital signage and museum installations, the ZH420UST ultra short throw model has built-in warping and blending adjustments and can be used with our CS200T cropping box for a complete automatic edge blending solution. And these laser projectors are also DLP projectors that are, have a compact chassis design compared to many other products in the market. So there are many applications that benefit from using laser projectors. House of worship installations are frequently in large auditoriums where a lift is required to access and maintain the projectors. Since laser projectors require minimal maintenance compared to lamp-based projectors, we're finding that many house of worship installations prefer the laser models. In higher education, projectors are frequently running 8 or more hours per day. For these extended use applications, universities prefer laser projectors. The benefits include constant brightness and low maintenance. In K through 12 applications, they benefit from lower total cost of ownership provided by laser projectors as compared to lamp projectors. Considering many schools maintain dozens of projectors, there are also considerable time savings for the school's AV and IT departments. In rental and staging applications, there are a variety of venues that the projectors are used in, so constant brightness and low maintenance are great benefits. Also, the ingress protected light engines keep dust from entering the optics of the laser projectors. Other applications like public display and museums, where projectors are used for 8+ hours a day, they benefit from the laser technology. The laser projectors maintain their brightness in extended periods of time and require little maintenance. Command and control rooms benefit from large, bright images where information can be easily viewed. And this application demands long hours of operation, high resolution, high brightness, and limited downtime. So again, laser projection is a great solution. And finally, many stores and businesses use digital signage to display information, advertisements, and for wayfinding. Recent research indicates that approximately 30% of digital signage applications use projectors. And these applications benefit from laser projectors' long life and low maintenance.
Thanks so much, Bob. So Maria, do we have more questions from the folks at home?
Hi, Roland. Actually, we have a question for you. What type of flat panel are you using for this presentation?
We hoped you would ask. This is a 75-inch Creative Touch interactive panel. It's also available in 65 and 86-inch sizes. It's a 20-point touchscreen, super flexible in terms of how you can use it out of the box. There's a built-in Android operating system, so you can connect it to basically internet and use it standalone. it also, you just connect it to a PC, Mac, Linux, etc., via USB, and it becomes a touch screen for your device. That's how I'm using it now. I've got it synced up to my laptop because I'm running Zoom and PowerPoint. It's very easy to find more information about the Creative Touch panels on our website, optoma.com. Bob, what other questions do we have coming in?
Let's see here. There's a couple here. There's some questions about screen fabric. And can't really get into that. That's a really detailed topic, and I'd prefer to refer you to one of our partners. There's a number of screen manufacturers out there. I'd like to, probably refer you to that company instead of Optoma.
Sure.
I think that's good for right now. If there's any other questions, we can always answer those via email.
Okay, awesome. Thanks, Bob, Maria. And I'd like to introduce Maria Rapoli, our Senior Director of Marketing. Maria, it's all yours.
Great, thanks, Bob and Roland. Hello, everyone. The Optoma marketing team works closely with our partners and sales team to help grow and support your business. As the team just highlighted our impressive laser lineup, it's also important to note that Optoma is a large display company offering interactive flat panels and our award-winning 130-inch all-in-one LED solution. Optoma's robust portfolio provides display solutions for every vertical application and installation environment. Now I'd like to share some marketing highlights and resources with you. So why sell Optoma? As the world's leading brand in 4K UHD and the #1 brand in DLP projection technology in the Americas, Optoma delivers remarkable visual display products designed to connect audiences with engaging video experiences. For our valued partners, Optoma offers extensive margin-rich programs, including deal registration, pricing discounts, and lucrative reseller promotions and incentives, such as spiffs and instant rebates. In addition, Optoma is an established brand with a global presence, but we function as a small company to ensure your teams receive personal service and support. And here's another reason to partner with us. Optoma's products have been recognized by the top leading industry media and publications, receiving numerous accolades from Systems Contractor News to Projector Central, recognizing our products for outstanding performance and user experience. Plus, Optoma received 2 design awards for our ultra short throw Cinema XP1 laser cinema projector. In addition to award recognition, Optoma's brand image and product awareness extends across major publications receiving positive editorial coverage. Look for top reviews and articles and press releases found in publications including projectorreviews.com, Tech and Learning, especially for education season, Sound and Video Contractor, Projector Central, and more. Next, I'd like to share resources available for our valued partners. Optoma Rewards is your one-stop shop for detailed reseller program and promotion information. We encourage our resellers and dealers to register at optomarewards.com. Here you can learn about new products and programs and also take advantage of current rewards available. Thanks for highlighting that, Roland. We also offer several promotions throughout the year. The first flyer features our 506 laser series ranging from 5,000 to 5,200 lumens, featuring great deals and extensive instant rebates. Please reach out to your local regional sales manager to learn more about these amazing promotions. And also note, our Pro C models do require pre-authorization. Plus, it's easy to promote Optoma's 4K and laser projectors and our flat panels because we offer a large assortment of free, yes, free, digital and print advertising. These assets are available to support your targeted marketing campaigns. Just reach out to me directly via email at maria.rapoli@optoma.com. I'd be happy to help you. We also offer flyers and brochures. Highlighted here is our laser benefit flyer and our full laser product portfolio, and our interchangeable 4K flyer. These are just some examples. For education season, we created a dedicated brochure featuring laser projectors and interactive flat panels. We also developed a piece promoting our 130-inch LED solution. Plus, you can visit our website for the downloadable spec sheets as well as product images. We also have an assortment of case studies available on our website, a true testament to Optoma's innovative solutions for every application. Featured here is an IFP education installation, and 50 ultra short throw projectors were installed for an immersive digital entertainment experience. I was actually in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And finally, especially since the majority of us are working from home, social media is key. So please follow Optoma's channels for articles, product news, PR coverage, and plus our YouTube channel offers tutorial videos and quick overviews. And also follow us to learn about future contests for a chance to win.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate your time.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks, everyone.
Stay safe.
Stay healthy.
Stay sane. Yeah. Have a great day, everyone.